What if a snack could be more than just, well, food? What if it could actually be a feeling, a moment of pure, soulful comfort all wrapped up in a single bite? Well, today, we're diving into Kupshu ahabi, a traditional roasted evening snack that promises exactly that. Simple, soulful, and delicious. Right? Those three words really are our guide here. This isn't about some complicated, fancy technique. It's about creating this really profound, satisfying experience from the ground up. So, what's the secret to its magic? Okay, picture this. The day is finally done. You're winding down, and you are just craving that perfect, comforting little something. That is the exact moment Kupshu ahabi was made for. It's not just a snack. It's really a companion for those quiet, cozy evening moments. So what exactly is Kupshu ahabi? Well, at its heart, it's a powder made from ingredients that have been roasted and ground up. But here's where the genius comes in. You take that bold, deep flavor and you serve it with crisp, fresh leaves. It's this incredible dance between rustic charm and a vibrant, fresh taste. All right, now we get to the source of that deep, soulful flavor. The entire foundation of this snack is forged with fire. This is really where the alchemy begins, where simple, humble ingredients are totally transformed by heat into something intensely aromatic and complex.
And the ingredients themselves are so beautifully elemental. You start with a base that gives it substance and texture, either uncooked rice or whole peas. Then, for that signature smoky heat, you've got sun-dried chilies, and the secret weapon, the thing that gives it that unique savory depth, just a little touch of fermented fish.
The process itself is really an act of patience. Each ingredient gets roasted separately to coax out its absolute best. The rice or peas are slow roasted until they become super fragrant and crisp. The chilies, they aren't just there for spice, they're roasted to unlock this deep, smoky warmth. And that fermented fish adds an incredible, savory umami foundation. You can almost smell that beautiful aroma, can't you?
So once every single one of those ingredients has been perfectly roasted, it's time to bring all those distinct notes together. The goal here is to create a single, harmonious, and intensely aromatic powder. But to balance all that deep, smoky richness, you really need a spark of freshness. So a little fresh ginger and a couple of cloves of garlic get added for a bright, earthy kick. Then it all gets ground together into this fine, fragrant powder. And the final touch is just a careful seasoning of salt. Just enough to make every one of those incredible flavors pop.
And this is what all that care and patience creates. The final powder isn't just one note, it's like a perfect chord of flavor. You get the spice from the chilies, the smokiness from the roast, and that deep savoriness from the fish and the seasoning. It's a whole sensory journey in just a single pinch.
But believe it or not, that incredible powder is only half of the equation. The real magic of Kupshu happens when this intense, soulful heat meets its polar opposite, cool, crisp freshness.
It is the perfect culinary contrast. On one side, you have the soulful heat of that aromatic powder. And on the other side, you've got its perfect partners in freshness. The sharp bite of sliced onions, the bright fragrance of coriander and spring onion, and, this is key, the soft, tender leaves of mustard or cabbage that pretty much act as an edible spoon.
Okay, so we have our soulful powder, and we have our crisp, fresh accompaniments. Now for the best part, bringing it all together for that final, perfect bite.
And the way you eat it is just as beautifully simple as everything else. No utensils needed here. You just take one of those fresh mustard or cabbage leaves, fold it just a little bit to make a natural scoop, and dip it right into that fragrant powder. That's it. It's a really tactile, direct, and incredibly personal way of eating.
And this is that perfect moment. The first bite is just an explosion of contrast. You get the cool crunch of the fresh leaf, and then it's followed instantly by that warm, spicy, smoky powder. The source calls it a refreshing heat, which is just the perfect description. It's a warmth that's vibrant and alive, not overpowering at all.
So in the end, Kupshu ahabi isn't just a snack. It's really this powerful reminder of how a few humble ingredients, when they're treated with care and intention, can create something truly and profoundly satisfying. It kind of leaves me wondering, what's the simple food that brings you that same feeling of soulful comfort? Thanks for exploring this with me.